Okay, we are live, and hello everyone, and welcome to the start of another new project to go on. So I have been talking about doing Arkham for a while, but here we are, finally starting Arkham. But you might be curious, this isn't Arkham Asylum, this is Arkham Origins. I was debating about it earlier if I was going to do this in release order like I typically do, or chronologically. I thought it would be more fun to do it chronologically speaking. So starting from the beginning of the story and going all the way to the end. Oh, starting at the year one of Batman and going all the way to the end. Now, let's get started.
Police and emergency services are urging Gotham residents to stay off the roads and in their homes tonight in light of the severe winter storm warning.
No man is an island, Bruce. You've been back for almost 2 years now. You can't expect me to believe that Gotham's most eligible bachelor is spending another Christmas alone.
You just ran out of time.
Knowing that tonight we put to rest one of Gotham's most heinous and relentless killers, Julian Gregory Day.
Commissioner Loeb, any comment on the rumor that it wasn't actually the cops who captured Mr. Day?
There is no such thing as a Batman.
Captain Gordon! Captain Gordon!
Commissioner Loeb, no further
Sure about
questions.
that.
No further questions.
All units, code 10 at Blackgate Prison. Communication is down. Possible to 11.
Delta 6-4 en route.
Dispatch 5-9. Confirm code 10. This is a breakout.
Suspect identified as Black Mask. Repeat, code 10 suspect is Black Mask. Commissioner Loeb is being held captive. Repeat, Commissioner Loeb is 701.
You do realize it is Christmas Eve, sir.
God, I love that opening. So, Arkham Origins is...
Looks like Black Mask entered the prison here. I need to find Commissioner Loeb before it's too late.
So, talk about Arkham Origins. Arkham Origins is one of the earliest games in the Arkhamverse timeline. The Arkhamverse timeline was a timeline of Batman games started with Arkham Asylum by Rocksteady Games. Because this... Okay, I'm pausing to talk about this because this is the exact reason why I started this project. The Arkham games are a series of games that I really do enjoy because I'm a Batman fan. I grew up with the original animated series, though I was always more partial to Batman Beyond. And Rocksteady's games from Batman Arkham Asylum to Batman Arkham Knight are some of, if not the best Batman games we've ever had. Well, I would say they're some of the best superhero games we've got. And I've been thinking about covering this series for a while. Arkham Origins is the black sheep, as Arkham Origins was the only one not made by Rocksteady. But it also is a weird thing where in the rest of the games, Batman and Joker will have different voice actors. They are, for Batman, it's the late great Kevin Conroy. For Joker, it is Mark Hamill. They both have voiced these characters since the Batman the Animated Series, all the way back in the day. They are Kevin Conroy was the best Batman. And as to why I'm covering this series now, this is the closest I think I will ever get on this channel to an ongoing drama on the internet. And that was with Rocksteady's recent release of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I'm not going to talk too much about that game, but I'm going to mention this. I do not think its story is good. I think Batman is wasted in that game, and I think the fact that some of the original marketing that they had for it was going to be the last performance of Kevin Conroy in the light of his death, which is blatantly disgusting and false, as there is Batman the Caped Crusader, and apparently Kevin Conroy has provided voice lines for Batman in Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3. There's a lot of issues with that game. I'm not covering that game with this full coverage. We are only going to Arkham Knight. That is where we are stopping. I refuse to play Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And that is all I'm going to say on that drama and on that situation. I could go on a whole thing. I just think it's bad writing. But with that, let's get to decent writing. Origins was for a while, I considered Origins to... Well, actually, no, it's fair to say Origins is probably one of the weaker ones in the Arkham series. It's still enjoyable. God, in general, the Arkham games were really good.
Please, not a call! Oh, I'll kill you, all right. But by the time I do, that eye won't be the only thing you're missing. What is that? Behind you! Oh, come on. Expect me to fall for that? I'm trying something original. Who do you think you are?
I'm Batman.
No! Stay away! Yep. Don't hurt me!
I'm not, man.
I heard the rumors, but you're not supposed to be real.
You tore this place apart.
I don't know what it is. It's huge.
Where is Black Mask?
I don't know. He's here for Commissioner Loeb. Maybe one of his men knows where he's headed.
So, I will also talk about this right now.
This is Captain James Gordon with the GCPD. This is an emergency situation, and I am assuming command. Security personnel and GCPD officers, turn your radios to channel 13 for further instructions.
There is one other game in the Arkham series that I won't be covering, and that is Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate. It is a 2D game. It actually was originally a 3DS title.
I heard they're gonna kill Loeb. About the,
Yeah, Batman Arkham actually...
These are Black Mask's men.
It's a very definitive game for superhero games. To the point, Spider-Man, for the PS4 Spider-Man games by Insomniac, shares a lot with Arkham. Like, to the point, the stealth system for that game is almost one for one. The only difference is you've, of course, got Spider-Man gadgets instead of Batman.
Where's Black Mask?
how the hell should I know?
I'm going to make you talk. How much pain you endure before that is in your hands.
Screw you!
I don't have time for this.
Okay. He said he's to the execution chamber. With Loeb.
Smart move. Now you get to take a nap.
But yeah, like I said, though, this is year one Batman, so for a lot of people who are more used to,
A drone. That doesn't belong here. One
you're more used. A lot of people are more used to Batman later in his career. You know, after he's got Dick Grayson, after the events with Jason Todd and Tim Drake, he gets Tim Drake and Batgirl. That hasn't happened yet. This is still a very much angry lone wolf Bruce, who is on his crusade. Oh god, I'm so... Last Arkham game I played was Arkham Knights, and god, that plays so vastly different in terms of its combat.
I should use my grapple gun to get over this gate.
Talk really quick. There is, as you saw, an experience system. As you play through the game, and you, depending on how you perform in combat, you will get upgrade points that you can use to buy various abilities. That are all split up into core controls, close combat, and auxiliary upgrades. Core controls, yeah, this is just a reference sheet for the main controls of the game. These are like all of our basic abilities. Whoa. Okay, is it because of this? It's weird. In close combat, we got things like combat armor and ballistic armor. Combat armor is if will give us extra protection to being punched, and ballistic is for gunfire. Then, of course, we got things like blade dodge, some combo abilities. A couple of them we have to unlock. And then there's auxiliary upgrades. These are all related to Dark Knight challenges and Most Wanted. We'll talk about the Most Wanted system later. And may I introduce our first super criminal, Killer Croc.
Going crazy. Look like that's what got you into this mess in the first place.
Killer Croc is one of Batman's more dangerous villains. To be honest, the super criminals in general are all incredibly dangerous. Croc has actually had some really good runs in the comics. There was one I believe was during Deceased where basically Croc willingly gave himself up to save people from a bunch of undead superheroes and supervillains. I will try to talk about some of my comic knowledge of this. I don't know if like people would really want me to just drown this game, like the commentary of this game with, well, you see, in this comic, Batman did this, and in this...
We don't want any trouble.
Hey, Vicky. Vicky Val's a reoccurring character. Okay, if it's a character from the comics and I have some knowledge about them, I will talk about it, or talk about them. Vicky Val is a reporter who's a reoccurring character, and she dates Bruce for a while in a couple of runs.
That area of the floor is weak. I can use my explosive gel to break
She's kinda, but not really, like Lois Lane for Batman. Why I say kinda, but not really is, unlike with Superman, he doesn't really... He dates her a few times, but they never really go any further.
Someone ought to check the good police commissioner's pockets.
And then there's Black Mask.
And what have I got to show for it, huh? My own men in the slammer? Not no more. No, tonight, we're making some changes.
So, Black Mask, Roman Sionis, the last true gangster in Gotham. When Batman showed... Here's the thing. A lot of people, when it comes to Batman and we talk about his rogues gallery, a lot of people always go to, you know, the Joker or Killer Croc, Bane, you know, these insane super criminals. But a lot of people don't realize, like, the first villains, or some of the earlier villains for Batman in year one, are gangsters and mob bosses. Like, Joker showing up was a massive shift. Like, here we have, as you see, it's a room filled with, marked days. This is the cell of the Calendar Man. Calendar Man is a bit of an... I forget how old of a villain he is, but Calendar Man's whole MO is that he only kills on holidays. God, I forgot how much I enjoyed the Arkham games. I don't think I am expressing how big of a deal Arkham Asylum was for superhero games.
He is the Calendar Man. And that's just too perfect.
You good there, Sionis?
What's all this about, Sionis? Haven't I always come through for you?
You may have, Gillian, but things have changed. We're starting with a clean slate, and you're not on it.
What are you talking about? I'm not on it? After all I've done for you. You can't do this! I'm a police commissioner, damn it!
Show's over, boys. Let's go.
So yeah, Commissioner Loeb was... Okay, another thing a lot of people I don't think know nowadays.
Commissioner Loeb is dead.
Gordon wasn't the commissioner when Batman showed up on the scene. The commissioner was Loeb, who was, as you can tell, corrupt as shit. Like, a lot of Batman's first year is cleaning up the GCPD. Which, granted, the GCPD kind of cleaned up itself after villains like the Joker showed up on the scene.
I've just been informed that the gas chamber has been activated without following proper protocol, and harmful gas may be present. Repeat, the gas chamber has been engaged. Stay clear of the execution room and surrounding areas.
In this game, we have a very young Captain Gordon.
Grab the memory card!
You wanted it smashed, so I smashed it.
And it better be, or the next thing that gets smashed will be your face!
The memory card is damaged, but I should be able to recover most of the data back at the Batcave.
Like, there are some things I'm not going to... Like, I don't think I need to explain for Batman. Like, I haven't felt the need to go into, like, oh, Batman is billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne who set off on his vengeance, his crusade against crime after seeing his parents die in an alley. Like, I don't think I need to explain that about Batman. We all know that about Batman. I'll go into some of the things like, you know, some of the more interesting stories about certain villains if I have something to say about them. I don't have a lot of stuff to say about every villain, but I will say them about certain villains.
I know I caught yours.
Here we go, our fight with Killer Croc. So, to be honest, this is more of a tutorial. Croc's attacks can't be countered. Talk about the counters. If you see the blue marks above their head, that means you can counter. If it's red, like I keep seeing with Croc, and I keep up, you're supposed to evade. Yeah, I forgot how this game treated Croc. He's treated as an armored enemy. God, his breath. Get rid of Croc.
To make some money.
What do you mean? Why do you say make some money?
Where's he going?
The boss of me is me.
You want teeth? I want answers.
Wait till Black Mask's assassins get through with you.
What assassin?
Whoever wins is gonna be famous and rich.
At least we know he won't be ugly.
Freeze! Hold me right there.
I'm taking you in.
No, you're not.
Not tonight.
Like I said earlier, this is year one Batman, so he's not credit.
No such thing as a Batman, huh?
Are you back for the night, sir? Shall I warm up Christmas dinner?
No. It's going to be a long night, Alfred. I just ran into a human-shaped crocodile who told me Black Mask has hired assassins to kill me.
And no, Alfred, I'm not going crazy. Let me see. Yeah, I am gonna pick up this one first. I could do without the armor for a decent bit. But the armor is usually one of the earlier upgrades I pick up.
Assassins, sir? As in more than one?
That's right.
And you heard this from the mouth of a crocodile, man?
His name is Killer Croc. He's already behind bars.
Oh, I pity his cellmate.
I don't. Let's see what else is on the drone's hard drive.
Each of them gets one of these envelopes. I need them delivered tonight.
They're all hired killers, the best in the business. Black Mask isn't messing around. Slade Wilson, Deathstroke, former military, subject of a failed medical experiment.
Failed, you say?
Garfield Linz, aka Firefly, burns on 90% of his body. His obsession is going to be his end.
How unlike anyone I know.
Here's a face I don't recognize. Copperhead. Strange. These reports reference a male, not a female.
14 escapes, huh? Well, you won't forget, not. What the?
Lawton, aka Deadshot. Says here he's an expert sharpshooter.
How on earth?
Suspected of many assassinations. Dangerous, but reckless. Street tough named Lester Baczynski. Calls himself Electrocutioner.
Shocking.
Shiva. Her skill is unmatched.
One night to kill the bat.
Bane, here in Gotham. Why would he be taking money as a hired killer?
Is that Warden Joseph?
Must be how Black Mask got inside the prison. He uses torture for intimidation and entertainment.
8 assassins after your head. What are you going to do?
I'm going to find out who is operating this drone. Make them tell me what they know. Then I'm going to find Black Mask and put an end to this.
So I'm going to talk about each of the 8
Sir,
assassins
I may
as
be
they come
stating the
up.
obvious here, but you do realize that since you and I are the only people who know the Batman's true identity, those assassins will all fail their mandate if you'd just spend the evening here.
They'll put innocents in danger to attract my attention. I can't take that risk.
And you think it's a better idea to just put yourself in their crosshairs?
There's only one person in Gotham who can get his hands on something like this. The Penguin. He's been tracking Black Mask. Its next waypoint was a rendezvous with Penguin's men at Jezebel Plaza. I'll make them talk.
Yeah, like I said, I will...
Wise, sir.
I know what I'm doing.
Well, in case you change your mind and want to train tonight instead, I'll keep your training facility active.
So going through all of... Going through all of these, we got things about Maroni and the Maroni crime family. Like I said, Gotham used to be about, you know, actual, like, hardened mobsters. Then we have the Masked Hood, Red Masked Man, and then we have that's about Calendar Man, which is actually the case that started this whole thing. We've got the Batsuit Chamber, which I believe was... Yeah, this allowed me to change the suit we're wearing. So, you can earn, I believe, suits through gameplay. I have a couple different suits because I have the Season Pass.
So you better hurry if you're planning on getting...
Yes, Alfred, I will in a moment. We have the standard Batsuit, which is the Batsuit of this game. Then we have Blackest Night, which was a big event for DC Comics. The Long Halloween, another big Batman event. The Red Sun Batman, which is Russian Batman. New 52 Graphic Batman. The Batman Noel. And the Dark Knight of the Round Table. Thrill Killer. The first appearance from the original Batman comic. Earth 2 Batman, which is not bad looking in some regards. Earth 2 Dark Knight, which, for while we do this, because it's winter, will it change, or is it no, it won't, because I'm not on New Game Plus.
So, to make your travels easier, I went ahead and set up some auto-nav points at different areas of the city. One of my preset destinations should take you right to Jezebel Plaza.
Thank you, Alfred. This is the only Arkham game with fat travel.
Here's the control towers you use for your auto-nav systems are putting out a jamming signal. Storm damage. You'll have to go down there and find that out for yourself, sir. Got it. I'm close to one now.
never shows. Probably went home for the night, lazy bastard. Anyway, when he doesn't report in, they send us over.
There's no secret plan here, fellas.
What the? Grab the hostages!
You seeing this? What the hell is it?
I ain't messing around. Move it.
I can drop smoke pellets to conceal my movement. I need to get up and out of danger. You can't shoot what you
Right,
can't
this
see.
is the stealth tutorial.
Attacking head-on is a good way to get myself shot. And probably the hostage, too. But they won't expect an attack from above. Nobody ever does.
Is that thing out there with you? Are you crazy? We were answering a service call. That's it.
So yeah, this is the stealth. This game's stealth mechanics is fucking phenomenal. I'm probably the worst example you'll ever see of it, but I will try my best.
I can sneak up on the hostage taker by crawling through the vent.
You think it's the guy that hired?
Get yourself to safety and call the police. They'll want to see what's going on here.
Okay, I will.
You know, it's kind of funny with a lot of games I've been streaming recently, like in like the full series games. A lot of times I'm going like, you know, I want to get through the first game because the sequel's so much better, blah, blah, blah.
Whatever you want. Just please don't hurt me.
All I want is for you to get yourself to safety.
Alright, so in here we have the Dark Knight system, which is a bunch of challenges it's going to ask us that we can try to do as Batman. Like, for example, we have World's Greatest Detective, which is just 10% of the database. Worst Nightmare, which is complete various challenges that will unlock things like the Sonic Batarang or the Sonic Shock Batarang. And if you complete all of them, you get the Worst Nightmare achievement for Gotham Protector. That gives you the Grapnel Accelerator takedown. And the Shockwave attack. Shadow Vigilante will get you Free Flow Focus. And Free Flow Power Gadgets. This one I'm actually actively going to try to unlock. Which is not that hard. Because free flow is a really useful mechanic. That will actually allow me to play this game more like Arkham Knight. Talk about the streams really quick though for Batman Arkham and how they will be handled.
I don't think this tower malfunction is from storm damage. I need to set up a crime scene and find out what happened. I should start by identifying the victim.
Arkham is going to be done. These are all done with the PC builds of the game. This doesn't really matter too much with the exception of one game.
Tower. But what killed him? Scanning the DNA impact on the wall should provide an answer.
And that is Batman Arkham City. Because Arkham City had another version on the Wii U back in the day.
Impact analysis indicates the victim was killed by some kind of explosion originating at that access panel.
It's not actively available. If I remember correctly, also Arkham was just recently re-released on the Switch, so yeah, that's a thing.
It looks like the panel was rigged to detonate when swiped with a key card. Someone really didn't want this tower repaired, and it looks like that same someone left a set of fingerprints behind. Alfred, I'm uploading some prints for analysis. Let me know what comes back.
Certainly, sir. Searching now. And here we are. They belong to one John F. Baker. He's a rather unremarkable criminal. Small jobs, mostly. And, that's curious.
What's curious?
Mr. Baker's dead, sir. His body was recovered from the Diamond District just under an hour ago.
Looks like someone's tying up loose ends. I can bypass the booby-trapped access panel with my cryptographic sequencer, but I'll need the encryption codes from the victim's access card. Reviewing the crime scene will show me where it is.
This is something I actually really do like about this game. Like, this game has quite possibly the best detective work in the Arkham series. A lot of people, when they talk about the Arkham games, will always swear by Arkham City being the best. And don't get me wrong, Arkham City is really good. I will never say Arkham City is a bad game. Personally, gameplay-wise, I kind of lean to Knights being the best. Though this game has some pretty fun... Well, yes, this is the black sheep of the series. It does have some really good moments.
Alfred, contact the GCPD. Let them know about the body. Send the data from my analysis, too.
Certainly, sir. Does this mean you found the source of the disturbance?
I think so.
I also will say, the physics on the cape is fantastic.
Well, if it isn't the King Thug himself. Figured it was only a matter of time before you showed up. Sorry about the mess downstairs.
Who is this?
Think of me as a great big mystery, one you're never going to solve.
Enigma, then.
Oh, you must think you're so clever. Well, how's this for clever? I've taken control of towers all over the city. As long as they're active, your Batwing's useless. And it looks like it's gonna stay that way. I mean, this one's practically begging to be taken offline, and you still can't hack it. Pun intended, of course.
So yeah, this is Enigma, who is more commonly known as the Riddler.
Going to like this.
What are you talking about?
Wouldn't you like to know?
With the jammer offline, I can travel here with the Batwing. Those relays are part of a distributed security system. I wonder what they're protecting. That must be where Enigma set up shop. I need to pay him a visit.
So yeah, this is the introduction of the Most Wanted system. These are going to be a bunch of criminals we will be dealing with over the course of the game. And yeah, there are...
I see you've regained control of the Batwing, sir. I suppose it's off to Jezebel Plaza, then.
That's the plan. Then I've also got a lead on Enigma.
Well, don't overthink it too much, sir. We both know you'll eventually wind up doing both.
Yeah. So, over the course of the game, I am going to hit up... I'm going to complete all of the Most Wanted. Enigma... okay, I'm just going to call him by the Riddler. The Riddler has 2 sets of collectibles that you will be working with over the course of the game.
That arms deal, I'll have no way to locate the Penguin.
The 2 collectibles that we will be dealing with through the Riddler are the network relays, which are honestly the easier things to deal with. I was trying something that I forgot is... Oh, wait. Is that... game options. Turn those all off. I will say this eventually. But yeah, what we will be dealing with the Riddler, though, is, shit, I'm gonna... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? It was just 5.
Pile on!
Okay. And did that register? That one is completed. Or is it not going to because... Oh, okay. Right, is that... Really? I guess... Yeah, God, though. So what I was gonna say though is for the 2 collectibles from Riddler, there's the
Whatever
network
these relays are protecting, it can't be good. I should destroy any more I come across.
Yeah, there's the network relays, which are pretty easy. You just hit them with the batarang. I'm not gonna go out of my way for them right now. The other one, though, is actually right here. And that is the data packets.
The data drive. Looks like it's part of a larger set. If I can collect enough of these, I should be able to read the file.
And that is, yeah, there's a... These are lighter versions of what are normally associated with the Riddler in the Arkham games, which are things like... Oh. I actually didn't know about that one. Yeah, in the Arkham games, though, there's a bunch of Riddler challenges throughout the course of the series. Normally it's collecting a bunch of trophies and solving riddles, because, you know, it's the Riddler. That's his thing. This is an early Riddler, so he's doing things like extortion, a bunch of relays, that kind of stuff.
Available unit call-in status. Possible assignment incoming.
God, I'm so used to...
Hey, this is Arthur. You and your crew need to disappear. We're here to take help over my dead body.
That looks like the crime in progress the GCPD dispatcher just mentioned. I could go investigate, perhaps stop the crime. But I also need to get to the arms deal at Jezebel Plaza.
Put him on the ground.
Wait, is that enough for it? Nice. And that means I should have enough... Oh no, I have to get through the battle still, I think.
We think worse than you. Don't go crazy.
That's it. Yeah, there's just gonna be crimes in progress that we can interact with, which is gonna be a lot of simple stuff. It's like a lot of stuff, you know, sometimes just an arms deal to stop or violence.
I should use my grapnel accelerator.
Yeah, the grapnel accelerator is actually a gadget that would get improved as the series went on. It was introduced... There's a little bit of some continuity issues in Arkham Origins, mostly in terms of some of the grapnel boost, or the grapnel accelerator. The
You'll try to keep a low profile tonight, sir.
Trust me, I'll take out those assassins before they even know I'm there.
It's not just that. If some curious child looks out to see who's pattering across their rooftop, they'll expect Santa Claus, not a black-clad bat creature.
I don't patter.
That's one thing I really do like about this game. It is the interactions with Bruce and Alfred. But yeah, this game, I get why some of the decisions were made. It's because there was a lot of stuff that was introduced in Arkham City that this game, I don't think this game would have been really bad if they didn't carry them. Like, the grapnel accelerator is the big one. Okay, I am going to go out of my way really quick and go disable the security tower.
Bring down the bat? Why wouldn't I? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because he's a freaking flying monster, and you're, well,
If you just run around Gotham and you could just listen to what people think of Batman. This is the free flow I was trying to get. This lets you do some crazy shit. God, I always forget how much I love Arkham's game, like the Arkham game's combat, until I started using it again.
Showed up. Have you really decided to try and take me on? Get to it then. I'm looking forward to watching. Well, I guess that's one way to solve a problem.
Yeah, so...
Giving up so soon? Not that I blame you. This sort of thing really isn't your strong suit.
Oh, shut it, Enigma. Okay, so yeah, there's another one.
We got a problem!
I know there are some we won't be able to complete for a while. I really, like I said, I mostly just really wanted to share the stories of Arkham, of the Arkham games with people.
I'm disappointed, Batman. You do realize there are other ways to overcome obstacles beyond smashing them.
No, there aren't. There we go. So yeah, there was another one. Ugh.
Who needs doors anyway? Congratulations are in order. Maybe you're not as stupid as I've been led to believe.
Why are you doing this, Enigma?
Direct, I like it. So, I'll tell you. Gotham's sullied. It's filled with brutes who control this city through violence and intimidation.
You didn't answer my question.
Because you didn't let me finish! I want to get rid of them, Batman, to improve Gotham's intellectual and moral standing. But I'm not a thug like you. My approach is a bit more refined.
What you're doing is no different than stealing. There's nothing refined about it.
You're extorting
Your
people.
response is as predictable as it is banal. Goodbye.
Yeah. The name Arkham Origins is very much in line with the fact that this game is the origin of a lot of different things for Batman. So, of course, we have the origin of the Riddler going on right here with Enigma. It's Batman's first year, of course. Because Batman's only been active for, I'd like to say, a year at this point in time in Arkham. Well, in the Arkhamverse timeline.
All units, if you are 1010, please report in for potential assignment.
I don't think I'll be doing all the crimes in progress because there are a lot of them. If I see them, especially early on, I will do any I see. But the main concern at the end of the day will always be the main story. Does this have... That's only free flow gadget. Does not have the upgraded one. Yeah, this database does not give any rewards in terms of upgrades. I will say this. I have not decided if the other Arkham games are going to be 100% because the main issue with doing a lot of 100% for Arkham is going to be the Riddler challenges. Because there are a lot of them.
Send him a message.
I need to get critical hits unlocked. That might be one of the next things I get. I know I have an idea of where I want to get in terms of story content today. Hopefully we'll get to it. I'm still not 100%. I'm better than I was yesterday during the Persona stream. But I am still getting a little bit over jet lag. My sleep schedule is all kinds of messed up. And you know, doing these late night streams, probably not the best way to get it back. But, what do I know? As we're going though, I will also be covering the DLC for the various titles. There's no real DLC. Well, I won't be covering all of the DLC. To explain, I will not be covering the DLC that's just augmented reality challenges.
For Jezebel Plaza.
I will be covering things like, for example,
I'm the first one here. I need to find a spot where I can stake this place out unnoticed.
I will be covering any story-based DLC. So, for example, with Batman Arkham City, we will be covering Harley Quinn's Revenge. We'll be covering Cold Heart.
But Penguin's hard to find. His men are doing a deal.
We also will be covering for Arkham Knight. We'll actually be covering most of its DLC.
So, little boys, what do you want for Christmas? Oh wait, I already know. Now let's see if you've been naughty or... Oh, nice.
Pumpkin the Santa hat must be in charge.
Where's the rest of them? Whoa, easy, Tiger. When you deal with us, you deal with the Penguin. This ain't some fly-by-night operation. Let's see him. I didn't come all the way down here with just one gun. Yes. The hell with you!
You can do the ground takedowns, but I don't find them too useful. Just because, well, they leave you open. Well, when it comes to group combat, you just do that shit and you're good.
Don't. Whatever you get. Get away! Where's the penguin? I don't know.
Where is he?
I swear.
Damn.
Wake up.
What happened?
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Time to talk. Where's Cobblepot?
Let me go!
If you insist.
Yeah, he's still building his legend here, so not everyone's scared completely shitless of him yet.
Please, stop! Stop! I'll talk. I'll tell you anything you want to know, please!
Too late. I already have what I need.
No! You're crazy! You're freaking crazy!
If I can read this,
I'm dressed like a giant
maybe it will
bat.
locate Penguin.
I'm pretty sure that's
Alfred,
well known.
I'm getting interference on my comm systems. Is that on your side?
No, sir. I'm seeing it as well. It's from the nearby GCR tower. It's the same signal jamming the Batwing's auto-nerve systems. I've highlighted the tower on your map.
I'll need to stop that signal before I can track down the Penguin.
So it's Enigma again. It is kind of interesting, though.
Don't you think it's weird?
We've never seen this guy.
No, it's that bat freak.
This game kind of acts a little bit like Saints Row 4 compared to Saints Row 3, in that this is the map from Batman Arkham City, but it's altered a lot. Like, compared to Arkham City, they've added the entirety of... sorry, let's finish this. So I can pull up the map and show this.
Ready for round.
So, Batman Arkham City is essentially most of this northern part of Gotham, like from the Industrial District all the way up to Amusement Mile. But things like, for example, everything across the bridge, like the Diamond District and so on, these are all, if I remember correctly, exclusive to Arkham Origins. Though the map is much more consolidated compared to Arkham
But we can attend to them when you're finished.
Assuming
you can
City.
Typical. I mean, why apply cognitive resources to a problem when you can just throw crap at it?
Because throwing crap at it is the best solution.
You know, if you'd asked nicely, I'd have opened it for you. Interesting. Watching you figure that one out was a real treat. I'll make sure the next one is even more provocative.
This isn't a game, Enigma.
Oh, but it is. And one you're more than welcome to stop playing. Now you need to stop interfering with my work. Tackling these towers is one thing, but My handlers, my data, my network relays, those aren't meant for you, so back off!
Ballistic armor is a bit of a higher priority right now, just because the combat armor is going to be more of a priority because we are going to get punched a lot more than we get shot. So if we check with the sequencer, we've got GC radio.
This is Anarchy, and you're listening to Free Wave, radio of the people, for the people. I thought I'd kick things off tonight with a reading from Plain Words. But first, a little background for those of you who haven't been paying attention. In the late spring of 1919, the United States was subject to a series of bombings carried out by the disciples of Luigi Galliani.
That is Anarchy Radio. We'll talk about him later. And of course, Batman has the police radio. If you mess around with this in particular in Arkham City, you can actually find number stations.
Alfred, I'm reading a signal from Penguin Command, but it's not associated with any known wireless frequency.
Ah, yes, I see it here. Looks like Penguin runs his own private wireless network, using laptop transmitters serving as ad hoc comm stations. He's feeding his men frequencies via two-way radio. There are two of these comm stations near your position.
Good. Mark them on my map. If I can find and hack those walkie-talkies, I can triangulate Penguin's position.
Available units, call-in status. Possible assignment incoming.
I will say the Arkham games, graphics-wise, have held up very well. They all look very good. Like, if you were to show me Knights, honestly, Knights looks like a game that could come out tomorrow and still look very good. Huh. We're gonna deal with the Penguin tonight, and then I think no, actually, I'll see how I feel after we're done with getting into the Penguins area. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do shorter streams for a little bit. Just because I need the sleep.
Batman? You expect me to believe that?
I need to find the next comm station. Then I'll be able to triangulate Penguin's position.
Then mess with our shipment. And save in his own ass. So next time you want to make up a story, you better hope the person you're telling it to is dumber than you are. Oh, wait. That's right. There ain't no one dumber than you.
Mr. Cobblepot, I swear it was the bat. He dropped Ricky off the roof of the clock tower straight into the Christmas tree.
I don't care what you think you saw. If you're not back here with my money in the next 10 years, I'll cut your damn eyeballs out. And then you won't have to worry about seeing nothing ever again. Is that clear?
Yes, Mr. Cobblepot. I'm sorry, Mr. Cobblepot.
Penguin threatening his goons, nothing new there.
of the year, we got to stand guard. It's some passive-aggressive form of punishment.
Yeah, the reason we're out here is because all the assassins in town.
As I said, I am probably the worst example you're ever going to see of this game's stealth system, because I am not good at it, but I'm still going to try to use it as well as I can.
Like they got lost or something. Came to visit friends. How often does it turn out to be a misunderstanding? We allowed to pop them if we see them? Nah, boss wants them alive. Probably so he can do the honors.
And we're done.
All right, everyone, listen up. I know I ought to cancel our annual boiler deck fights after what happened tonight at Jezebel Plaza. But just
There
to
you
show you
are,
what a nice
on
guy
board the
I am,
final offer.
the fights are still on. So get yourself down to the ship right now if you want in on this.
Penguin's been hiding out on an old ship. No wonder he's been so hard to
We
find.
ain't waiting for laggers.
Yeah, we're gonna get through everything with
Penguin's got snipers.
the final
If I want to
offer.
approach unnoticed, I should silently take out these snipers.
Yeah, we're gonna deal with the final offer, and then that's where we're gonna call it for the night.
Big guy with a big mouth calls himself electric. That's right. Wait a sec. They ain't gonna let him use those gloves in the fight. I gotta call my bookie.
And Penguin always has like the craziest like weapons in Gotham. I don't mean like the craziest in terms of like, you know, just in general, because like that still probably goes to like the Joker. The Joker has some really crazy shit. But Penguin like has like tanks and everything else. There is a method to my madness. I use that to get these two moving.
That thing is back. I see him right here.
Batman? Looks like someone brought a bat to a knife fight. Nice out!
So enemies with knives, you can't counter. Instead, you have to use a knife dodge. There are abilities you can learn, well, abilities you can pick up for Batman that will allow you to take them out with, even though they're using the knives. But we just don't have access to them yet. Where are critical count? That's critical counter. Essential combo boost. Are critical strikes just not a thing in this game, or am I being... Is it just not a thing yet? Huh.
Oh, and don't think I didn't notice those of you who didn't bet on yourselves. You're either cheap or lacking confidence. Neither are desirable qualities.
The military surveillance
after the turning. But let's get started.
We got 2 armed guards and 5 unarmed.
Penguin is hosting some kind of fighting tournament. That's where I need to go.
It's the bat! Somebody do something! Which one? Who dropped this people? Got it! This ain't over. How is this possible?
I'm Batman. That's all there is to it. Dog, what are you doing? Hold on a second. No, you're not going anywhere. Nice try. You're not going anywhere. Oh, Lenari. Lay. Okay, where is... Oh, yeah, here you go. If you check here, we're gonna have Jonathan Crane research. I'm sure Jonathan Crane is a very good doctor who's not doing anything sketchy. Nah. As you can see, that packet is encased in ice. The only way you're getting that is with a gadget later. No. Stay, dog. Come on, don't get upset.
The bat? What, you serious? I thought he was like...
Not everyone in Gotham is gonna have like guns or like blades or anything. You notice he was trying to cut us with a beer bottle. Oh, don't get upset, puppy. No, I think I know where I'm gonna end it. It is here. I said expect a couple shorter streams for a little bit. I should go by. I'd like to say next week. I'll be back to 100%. I will be doing the longer streams like I used to. Calm yourself.
Ladies, stop trying to keep your tristing. All right, lads.
The rest of you losers to be are gonna have to embarrass yourselves without me. God knows you can do it. I've got some business to take care of in the office, and I don't want to be disturbed. Tracy will be running the fights till I get back.
Sounds like Penguin will be in his office. Tracy should know where that is. I'll make her talk.
Oh, calm yourself, puppy.
Naughty. And he deserves a
Oh, you're British.
welcome, don't he, lads?
You just saved me a lot of trouble coming here, Batman. I'm gonna kill you. Then I'm gonna jumpstart your heart. And kill you again.
That's a lot. Tough talk. Expecting a lot from our first boss here. I hope you're all really excited for this first boss fight. This is gonna be a really hard fight.
I'm looking for Black Mask. Where is he?
I ain't here to talk. I'm here to kick your ass.
This is your last chance.
This fight will be me.
Oh god, I love it. I love it every time.
Who wants to show me where the Penguin is?
Alright, you lousy mugs. Time to earn your supper.
Seriously?
Executioner has been dealt with.
However much that hurts, you'll learn more if he gets to Mr. Cobblepot. Boys! Fighting like this is giving Cobblepot a bad name.
Calm yourself, dog. I'm sorry. After we're done this fight, I'll come over and hang out with you. Aw. God.
Merry Christmas.
You poncy wankers, let him get to Cobblepot. It'll be the last thing you do. Bugger it all. You lads sure are a disappointment. To the casino then. Someone's got to warn Cobblepot of what's coming his way.
Show him what he's messing with. Think you're scary? Stop! Don't hurt me!
Where's Cobblepot?
I ain't telling you, Jack.
A little more pressure and I'll crush your larynx. What's it going to be?
All right, all right. He's in his office. Only way in is through the theater, on the other side of the casino. But you'll never get past Tracy.
Tracy is not a problem.
I am. Yeah.
That worked better than the last interrogation.
Well, it's because you're starting to build up a rep, man. I mean, we did just take out the Executioner. Strongest of all of the assassins after us. I don't really have anything to say on the Executioner. He's kind of just a joke in this. The other assassins, I'll have some other stuff to say. But, I think that's actually what we're going to call it for the day. I know it's still short. Like, I normally they do like 2 to 3 hours for these longer streams. I know that both this and Persona were only an hour and a half, and I'm sorry about that. It's just like I said, I am still getting over some jet lag. I am just exhausted. I should hopefully be feeling up to it by the end of the weekend, and we'll be good to go again with like the longer streams. With that though, I hope you all are looking forward to the rest of Arkham because, like I said, I love these games. Batman. Batman is one of my favorite comic book heroes, but still above all, like the ones who hold like a special place to me above all are Barry Allen, The Flash, and Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Which I might do Marvel Spider-Man at some point after Arkham. I don't know yet. But with that though, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your night. I hope you all look forward to the rest of Arkham, and I will see you all next time.